Tell us a bit about your background in rugby league.
Rugby league. Well, I started playing. I'm a rugby union player, you see. Thing is, I play rugby union. I don't play rugby league. I've just started playing rugby league 2000. That's when I got selected for a national team, which we came here with England. So back home, I used to play rugby union.
Oh, right.
Because rugby union wasn't that big, I switched to league. And I got selected for the national team and I came here. That's where I started playing League 2000.
So you played rugby union in Papua New Guinea?
Yes, I was the first dual international of Papua New Guinea as well, you see.
And you started playing rugby league when you came to England?
No. I started playing rugby union because we was playing rugby union and then the World Cup came, the 2000 World Cup came, so I said, I'll just try rugby league. So when I jumped to rugby league, I got selected, and then I came here. So 2002 was the first time I started playing rugby league.
And you enjoy playing rugby league?
Yes, I do.
And
I like the contact part though.
And what's better about rugby league than rugby union?
Rugby union is too technical though. Like rugby league is simple to just get past the ball and you run. As hard as you get. Over people though.
Yeah.
And who was your first team in England?
Kingston Rovers.
And how long did you play at Hull for?
I've been playing for 7 years, so then they don't need me anymore. So they said.
And did you enjoy your time there though?
Yes, I did. It was the best 7 years though. Best 7 years.
Tell us, what made you come to Halifax?
Oh, well, I used to know Martinor, used to be my coach. He used to coach Roxdale when I was here, but then he came to Rovers. And then under him, I was playing really well, like we've been close friends. And he always wanted to sign me here, but then I keep staying at Rovers. So this year I was injured, I didn't play all through the year. Since August I haven't played. So I said, I'll give you 2 years if you want. They offered me a year, he offered me 2 years, so I said, I'll just come here then.
And how do you rate Martin Hall as a coach?
When I was working under him, I thought it was one of the best coaches I've played against. Under.
And what's the difference between playing full-time at Hull KR and playing part-time now at Halifax?
Oh, the difference is like full-time it's like a job. You get up in the morning, you train all day, and you go like here, like some people are part-time, they've got their own job, and then we have to wait till 6 o'clock to train with them. But there's no difference. Like if you go to Super League, it's back to basics. You learn how to pass the balls, but it's all like real intense. Nobody marks about sport on, everything is done sport on. That's the only difference though. And the fitness and the professionalism, it's high. The level is like right, but it's still the same though. It's still rugby. If you enjoy it, then it's still the same.
And other than playing rugby league with Halifax, what do you do in your spare time?
Sleeping.
And do you have any favourite memories from playing in Super League?
My favourite memories playing Super League would be probably every day, every time I put on the jump and play. I haven't got one special one, but I enjoyed every minute of it though. Yeah.
And what are you most looking forward to about coming to Halifax?
Big season for me, myself, next year. I go back to enjoy, like I wasn't enjoying it at Rovers. I was playing, but I wasn't enjoying it. So like I believe next season if I play for Halifax, I'm gonna enjoy. So when I enjoy myself, I play really well.
So what's the worst injury that you've ever had?
The worst injury it was 2008, which was
Last year.
I had a broken bone. We played Huddersfield here, and I broke my leg. The big one and the small one, what do they call them? On your leg, tibia, fibia or something. The little one, the small one, I cracked it in the middle. So I had to come off. I forced myself to play, but I had to be pulled off. So I went to see my physio, and the physio said to me, "You have a torn calf." So after a week, I was back running on a broken bone, and I played 3 games with a broken bone, and my leg was like this. So I went to see the X-ray, and they said you had a broken bone. And that was the worst thing. I was out for like probably 9 weeks after that.
And how does that affect your game?
I had a broken leg and I was still playing and I couldn't even run though, but I was forcing myself.
Is that because you love the game so much?
No, it's because of it.
Upper body. How is the international game improved in Papua New Guinea?
From where I started till now, we've improved so much. Like the World Cup last time we played, we almost beat England. We was leading for second half, first half, but then we lost. And then we had our own Pacific, like they had here, it's 4 nations now.
4 nations.
That's what we had last time with the Pacific Islanders, but we beat them also. We qualify for the next Four Nations next year in Australia. So it'll be like New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, Australia, England.
And how do you think Papua New Guinea will do in that tournament?
It'll be interesting though, we'll see.
Do you have any role models within rugby league or outside rugby league?
In rugby league, I'll say Stanley Jean for what he's achieved from back home to come here. He lives in like a ghetto, like the roughest place in Papua New Guinea. For him to come here, have a wife here, and settle down here, it's like every people that lives in Papua New Guinea want to be like him. It's definitely.
So what's it like playing alongside Stanley G?
Oh, it's weird though. Like when I first, you get goosebumps. When I've never met him when he was back home. The only time I met him first time, because he came here in the first World Cup, which was 1995. So I met him after 2000 when I got selected. So I was the only Papua New Guinean who got selected, because all the Papua New Guinea team were overseas-based players, but I was the only one. So when I came, they said, "Oh, there's a Papua New Guinea kid from a village who's coming over." So when I came and shook his hands, I had goosebumps.
How do you think Halifax will fare in 2010?
2010, it's a long season. We'll see how the pre-season goes. And like last year, we were second best, but this year, hopefully, we'll be first.
And what do you feel you can bring to the team?
I don't want to say, I might say it now, and I might not live up to it. So when I put on the boots and when I step out there, then we'll see.
What is your greatest moment in rugby league?
Probably smashing Petrosiunis on his back, made him flat.
And would you like to say anything to the Halifax fans who will be cheering you on from the terraces this season?
Yes! Watch this space!
Now you do what they told you. And now you do what they told you. And now you do what they